folks, Sandamtod here. I shot part of a mission of a video that I was gonna play the whole mission, but right out of the gate I got screwed on it. And the video is kind of funny because I'm going along and it seems like everything's going fine, and then you'll see. And I just get so pissed. I'm sorry about the language. It's not horrible. It's not probably any more horrible than my normal language, but, you know, fair warning. But I thought I'd show you a little bit of the ship and stuff and explain what I was doing before you get into the actual meat of the video. Right now, I mean, I'm kind of at a midway point. I've already built pretty much every facility that I can build. I could use 2 or 3 more engineers, but we're pretty much on track. I've done all my research that I can do at the moment, except for this
going to admit it to Shen, but there is
shadow project that I'm doing.
More than my lab equipment. Those damn juicy Advent burgers.
For some reason, they have this running joke about the Advent burgers. 2 or 3 times, 2 or 3 different people mention the Advent burgers.
It's dank and it's mostly metal. This ship isn't all that different from the old base.
I have had a couple people die too, it looks like. I usually don't take deaths. I mean, if they happen, I'm like, I'll replay the mission or something to keep my character from dying. But sometimes I just get so frustrated and a person dies and they weren't really that powered up, and I'm just like, screw it. I don't like to do that, though. I'm pretty much out of supplies. I'm stuck getting ready to do the mission that I basically have to do. I'll show you a little bit of where we're at right now with the overhead map, and then we'll cut in and I'll show you the squad I took, and then we'll get out of here. I hope the mic's not too blown out by this. Right now, I was trying to scan this, and it pulled me away to a council mission. There's this codex coordinates thing I haven't done yet. I've established all my contacts in North America and South America. Australia I have taken care of as well. I think Africa is really the only continent I haven't made a lot of contact with at the moment. You can tell when you need to make contact because it kind of looks more like a satellite beacon or something. And I think the 2 of them in Africa I have left, I guess. So at the moment, you know, they're projecting out some of the dark events that could happen. We've got about 4 down on the avatar bar, and we got a couple of missions. I think that if we did them, we'll knock the avatar bar back even further, which is cool, but we're starting to get to the point where we're going to be moving on these shadow missions, and then it kind of quickly goes into the end of the game. So I figured before we got to that point, I'd just do kind of a random mission, and that's what I was going to show you, was this council mission, which is helping evacuate this VIP scientist. And I mentioned this screen when I'm talking on the actual fight on the video you're getting ready to watch, about how up in the upper right hand corner you can see the number 11, which is how many enemies are on the level, and then the types of enemies. The Viper are the snake guys. The Gatekeeper's this round ball thing. It's pretty powerful. Elite Lancer, I'm not sure what those are. I think those are the ones that have the baton sticks. Elite Officer, Heavy Mech. I don't know offhand what the Heavy Mech is. That's probably that fucking poison guy that you're getting ready to see. Alright, so I'm not going to switch it up, but this is the squad I took going into the mission. It's 2 Rangers, 2 Specialists, a Grenadier, and a Sharpshooter. These are the characters that I took that you will see quickly fail on the mission. She's a sergeant, sharpshooter. I'm not real far along with her. She's got a really good aim though. But I haven't really worked with the sharpshooter at this point. This guy sucks. He's got a 73 aim. It seems like he misses way more often than that, and I don't know. He's just frustrating. Looks like maybe he doesn't even have the right weapon. He's got a beam cannon. Maybe he needs to upgrade. Excuse me, maybe I haven't done the upgrading to his weapon. Maybe that's why he sucks so hard. He really needs this. Even if he misses, he'll get 3 damage, because this dude misses all the time. And Captain Jack. Here's one of my specialists. Regen is what I named her nickname. She's got a dodge combat sim, which helps her dodge hits, which is really good. And she's got a pretty good will. Her aim's not too bad either, but part of that's the gun. But she's a colonel. I mean, she's maxed out, so there's no more upgrading I can do to her. Let's see, Scorpion. She's somebody I just started working with, really. I haven't even really gotten very far with her. And she's actually shaken right now, which means the last mission she didn't do very well on. And probably got panicked or something. Not horrible, but not great. She's a captain. I think she's got one more level to go. And then we've got Harley Quinn. She's pretty good as well. She's got a good health bar. Part of that is the combat sim. Her aim's not too bad. Her will is at 0 as well, because she's also shaken from the last mission. I didn't really, you can't really 100% tailor the character to look the way you want, but this is about as good as I could do. I gave her the faded ponytail hair, and the, I gave her a white kind of, I think it's called heavy metal face paint, and then I gave her the, later on I gave her the skull bandana, so I think it kind of adds that Joker-y looking grin, which is pretty funny. Yeah, I wish she had the Harley Quinn voice, but they don't have a voice that's more closer to her voice. And then this character I just recently overhauled kind of her look and changed her nickname. Her nickname was Shady for some reason, I don't know, and she just had a brown hair and a ponytail, and I gave her the teal mohawk and the eyebrow piercing and the scars. So yeah, I mean, you can give them glasses and stuff if you want. I bought some upgrades, like, I don't know, yeah, none of them are here. Let me see here. Like, see, all these face paints have a little red thing next to them. I think that means they were in the DLC pack that I bought. There's a few different ones, a blood splatter, warrior skull, kind of a Braveheart looking face, the clown. I didn't like that look of that clown for Harley Quinn as much as this, the heavy metal. And then, like I said, I gave her the skull, bandit, kabuki, midnight warrior. That's actually pretty cool. I don't know. Well, I don't know. That was pretty cool. I like that. Alright, so I mean, this is just kind of the character lineup I took. I mean, I can show you, I'll show you one other character. I've got a few that are kind of my more bread and butter, like, but some of them are out. Like Rift, she's my main specialist. She also has the ability to, she cross-trains, so she has the ability to shred armor, which that's kind of a big deal with a lot of these robotic mechanized enemies. They have a lot of armor plating, so it shreds through the armor plating, so the other characters with regular weapons can deal more damage. I never really used the spark units in the first playthrough, and I think it was the mission that I bought that was $10. It's called Shin's Final Gift or whatever. And I didn't really play it on my other game on easy, but when I started playing it through normal, the mission came up in the rotation. A little early for my taste, but I had to play through it. But I got the Spark unit, and then I did the upgrades that you can do to him at this time. He's actually pretty strong, but I don't know. So anyway, let's see. Switch back to regen, and then we'll bounce into the mission, and you guys can watch me fail horribly. Remove. Alright, I think everybody's got the stuff they need on them. So anyway, folks, enjoy my frustration, and we'll see you next video. Talk to you later. Hey folks, Sandamtod here. Thought we'd record a little bit of the XCOM 2. We're gonna go just do a random mission with some of my guys. I'm building toward getting ready to do some of the bigger missions ahead toward the final stretch of the game. This is kind of a midway point where I am kind of powered up, but you know, we're still missing some key components, and I still need to really work on my psionics on my characters and stuff. So anyway, let's see here. Load up, load. That's the one thing, the loading time kind of sucks on this, but I think I'm supposed to defend this doctor guy, or not defend him, but get him to the evac. A lot of times these suck because it's not, these don't really, up in the upper left hand corner it'll say like neutralize all enemies or something. That means you got to kill all the enemies before the mission's over. But a mission like this, you do not have to kill everybody. It's more about getting to the goal. He said they already know I'm here, which means I'm not in concealed cover, so I might as well just go for it. Let's see here. I just kind of randomly assign names to characters, whatever kind of strikes my fancy at the moment. Those snake guys aren't really that hard. The only thing that really sucks about them is they have like this long tongue, and they'll grab your guy and then they'll constrict up around him. Those other dudes, they have like these poison bombs and shit, and even after you blow them up the first time, their suit like continues to work even though the alien's dead in it. So they're kind of a pain in the ass.
Tired of waiting around.
I think I brought, I'm trying to recall, I think I brought 2 specialists, a sharpshooter, a grenadier, and 2 rangers. Here's my grenadier, and he is a horrible fucking shot. He's one of the worst shots out of my whole group. I keep taking him because I keep hoping I'll get him more powered up. He's already well, is he a captain? I don't even know. I named him Captain Jack, Jack Sparrow, but I don't think he's a captain yet. He might be a lieutenant. I don't know. He's kind of a crapshoot character. I just keep taking him because I'm trying to get him completely leveled up. I have a better grenadier named Defcon. She is a hell of a lot better, but I'm trying to get some backups, like a couple backup quarterbacks for my main guys. And Defcon's my main grenadier, but you know, Captain Jack, he needs a little work still. It's not looking like I'm going to be able to get anywhere to shoot that one guy.
Running.
If you cluster up that one guy, I'll shoot one of them fucking acid bombs, and then you're like screwed. Because it'll hit like 3 or 4 characters, and the acid keeps stinging them unless you heal them or something. And then even at that, you know, you've only got a certain number of heals. Both of the characters that I have that are specialists in this group can heal 4 times, I think, during the course of the mission each. That was lucky. She's my only sharpshooter that I've been working with, and she's really not even that powered up. I don't usually like to take the snipers, which is funny because on XCOM Enemy Within, 2 of my best characters were snipers. One of them had 130 plus aim without any scope or anything. I don't know what to do with this asshole right now. You got to really coddle these guys, and you want to get to that exit as soon as possible. It's got that timer up in the corner, but at the same time, you can't be too bold with your moves, or they'll gang up on the VIP or one of your characters and just knock the shit out of them and kill them. They love to gang up on you in the normal hardness level. On the easy, they don't gang up quite as much. And I forgot how many guys it said are even on this mission, or if it said. Sometimes it'll tell you what enemies and the number of there are before you start, so you kind of have an idea what you're getting into before you start it. There's his fucking acid bomb thing. Ah, fuck.
It burns! The VIP is down. Move to rendezvous with Firebrand for extraction.
See, that's the type of shit that happens right there. You see, I moved him one... I moved the fucking VIP 1 time to what I thought was... How'd that guy fire down into the building from where he's at? Oh, there's a window there. So he had a perfect fucking shot all the way across to hit my guy. Well, that's fucked up. Guess we're gonna back up here. I do this a lot. I have to reload the level because I have some bullshit thing happen like that. I mean, how was I to know that guy could fire that far with that cannon? You know, none of my guys could get to that guy to shoot him. None. On one move to get it, because you have to use your second move as the shot. So you have to get there in one fucking move and shoot him, and none of my guys could get there to that spot. I don't know, maybe, I don't know if it would let me target up through the window. I don't think it did. Either that or I had moved my 2 moves when I moved in there. Oh boy, this is fun watching the fucking loading screen for 2 minutes. This is what really drives me nuts when I'm pissed after I get screwed like that. I have to reload it and I'm sitting here waiting for the loading thing to load for like 2 minutes. It's like, come on. Jesus. You know what? Fuck this.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you were here?